Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Battle Court Jai-Alai. Tonight's game day will feature the Renegades and the Cyclones. And with that, let's begin with player introductions for tonight's game day. We'll be introducing first the away team, the Renegades. Out first, number 92, Flores. Number 1, Correa. Number 7, Ben. Number 40, Goenaga. Number 87, Arat. And captain of the Renegades, number 20, Gaucheri. And now the home team, the Cyclones. From Nashville, Tennessee, number 37, Rock. From Miami, Florida, number 22, Bueno. From Manila in the Philippines, number 12, Ron. From Vitoria in the Basque Country, number 19, Faronda. From Vitoria in the Basque Country, number 44, Amigarena. And your captain of the Cyclones from Saint-Jean-de-Luz, France, number 17, Manu. And with that, the players salute you, the fans. We are ready to begin tonight's game day. And now, with the introductions aside, want to welcome everybody into another Friday night edition of the Fall 24 Battle Court season. I'm Andrew Bleckman, joined alongside Stu Diamond to bring you this matchup between the Renegades and the Cyclones. How you doing tonight, Stu?
Andrew, doing well. Love these doubleheaders on Friday. Some fantastic action about to begin right about now.
Get started here in the top division of singles. That's two players on these teams going at it. Number 20 Gaucheri for the Renegades and number 17 Manu for the Cyclones.
Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin our first match of the evening. Gaucheri will have the serve for the Renegades. I think so. Yeah. Thanks, Mike. There's a serve by Gaucheri. We've begun. Here's a backhand by Manu to the inside. That passes and scores. First point for Manu of the Cyclones. He serves. So Manu going deep to start things off, right over the head of Gaucheri. Try to make the catch. Real close to the sidewall, though. Here's the backhand by Gaucheri. Hard throw to the inside. Manu is there. Rebote. Here's a backhand by Manu. High and hard to the back wall. Rebote forehand by Gaucheri. Big bounce brought down by Manu. Manu with a powerful backhand from the 7 line. Gaucheri
really dug it
twists
out
to make the save. Here's Manu from the 3 line. Karam scores. 2 points for Manu of the Cyclones. He serves.
Now, early impressions, I mean, good start for Manu. You see that 2-0 lead, but also starting off killing a point, too, with that carom.
Absolutely. Manu for a back quarter has shots on both sides.
I mean, consistently, I mean, he is the only exclusively backcourt player to play in Division I, and he has one of the best records each year in singles. Just shows you how creative he is with his shot making, specifically for a backcourter.
Tremendous control of the ball once it's in his cesta. Here's a backhand by Gaucheri. Robote forehand to the inside. Gaucheri to the inside. Manu's there. Here's the backhand by Gaucheri. Manu. Manu from the 8 line. To the back wall it goes. Robote forehand. Lands out of play. 3 points for Manu of the Cyclones. He serves.
Yeah, not often you see that. That ball certainly escaped from the forehand Robote. Gaucheri high to the outside and eventually off the court. Plays with tremendous control, as you're talking about with Manu. Gaucheri the same way, and a rare miss, saying that one off the court and out of play.
Gaucheri on the backhand from the 12 line. Robote left side, 2-all. That lands in. Gaucheri makes the catch. That ball got tied up in the screen. That is a 4th point for Manu. Tremendous effort by Gaucheri. Manu has the serve.
Well, this is what we always talk about. I mean, navigating the screen. Look at Gaucheri, just steps
Great
right
catch.
on it.
Keeps it in constant motion.
And then the net catches it on the back end as he goes to make the throw.
That's bad for your shoulder. That's bad for the basket. That's bad. We've seen baskets snap there.
The point is the least of his worries.
Yeah,
Coming out of
exactly.
there unscathed is all right. And a 4-0 lead for Manu. Perfect start.
There's a backhand by Gaucheri. Scoop by Manu.
What a catch.
Robote left side by Gaucheri. 2-all. Manu stops it. Karam opens and scores. 5 points for Manu. Possible set point.
I mean, that's the second time he's gone with the carom and throwing it well again. Take a look here. 2-all attempt not opening up enough. That sets up an opportunity for Manu. He chooses the carom, which is honestly the more difficult of the two plays. Could have blasted it inside. Chooses the carom, throws it well. 5-0 to start off this match for Manu.
Gaucheri from the backhand. Robote to the 9 line. A swing and a miss at the 9 line by Manu. There'll be no shutout in this first set. Gaucheri takes the point, has the serve.
We've seen Gaucheri. All he needs to do is get that first point up on the board, and he can run with it. But also has a tendency to start a little bit slower, too, which is what you're seeing here tonight again.
Excellent catch by Manu. Here's the backhand by Gaucheri. Robote coming out. Robote to the outside. What a catch by Gaucheri.
Wow.
Beautiful catch by Manu at the 7 line. Low bullet to the inside. And it scores. Point and set to Manu of the Cyclones, taking the first set 6-1. We'll put 2 minutes on the board, come back out and play our next set.
All right, Stu. 6-1 in the first set. Manu defeating Gaucheri. You know, not often you see a decisive set scoreline like that against Gaucheri. Beautiful catch up the wall here. Look at Manu. Turns it to the outside.
He throws that as good as anyone in all of battle court.
Maybe, yeah. You see, maybe got away with one there, but in the end, look at Manu. Makes the catch. Back to the inside. Look at this.
Gaucheri's got a good eye on it.
Just a bullet right on the wall. I mean,
literally on the wall.
that is exactly what you want. I mean, that is something that's truly amazing that Manu, the only backcourter in this division, I mean, hanging with the most athletic, the rangiest, the guys that have the best costados. And here's a backcourter, veteran player, plays the game well, and year after year just comes out on top, if not close to the top of this division.
No question about it. Manu's got tremendous skill, probably most skilled on the backhand since he began his career back 2006 or 2007, I believe, is when he made his professional debut at the former Miami Jai-Alai. And he's always had, so since she was 19 or 20, just this beautiful backhand. The shots, hey, you're playing late games against some of the best players in the world. You're playing singles against them, you need to throw shots.
Yep.
You're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida.
Look who just walked in for the Renegades.
I believe.
Team owner, Udonis Haslam.
I believe that is Udonis Haslam.
Join the party. Welcome, Udonis. And Renegades have 2 championships in their storied career so far. One of those came when Mr. Haslam was the owner. Second set ready to begin.
Our second set has now begun. Here's the backhand by Manu. Manu going for that overhead, has a tip ball. First point of the second set goes to Gaucheri of the Renegades. He serves.
Yeah, Manu trying to make that leaping catch and cut one off. Doesn't want to be playing that ball off the back ball all too much against Gaucheri, who loves to attack in those scenarios.
Here's the backhand by Manu. Rebote for Gaucheri. That hit the pad, and the pad is bad. We're all tied up, 1 point apiece. Manu has the serve for the Cyclones.
Yeah, Gaucheri fired that one on a line, trying to get it to drop just above the pad. I mean, seemingly to make it more of an offensive play, but you run the risk right there of giving away the point, catching the top part.
Here's the backhand by Gaucheri. Manu's there. That's a miss on the forehand rebote. 2 points for Manu of the Cyclones. He serves.
One other one that's just so close to the side wall as Gaucheri is trying to play that rebote. And crossing a lot of surfaces late. Just difficult to get a read on it, line it up in that basket, and play the rebote.
Manu from the 10 line, backhand to the inside, passes. Here's the rebote. Rebote left side. Scoop by Manu.
Great control.
Bullet of a backhand coming out to the rebote. Gaucheri's there. Scoop by Manu. Here's the backhand. Rebote left side to the inside. Kicks up. Gaucheri has it. Back to the inside. It scores. Well thrown. That's a second point for Gaucheri of the Renegades. He serves.
Yeah, Manu smiling as he's walking back to the 12 line here. He knows it's not often you read Gaucheri right, and you have to cash in on those opportunities. He read the costado inside, but it was thrown so powerfully that just missed the catch a little bit. Ties it up here, 2-2.
Beautiful catch. Gaucheri winds up. Costado 2-all will score. 3 points for Gaucheri. He has the serve.
Just caught him going the other way. You see Manu leaning like he's going to go back to the inside, and just, yeah, right there. That little shuffle step, hard to generate momentum to get back and defend the 2-all out there.
Robote left side, 2-all. Manu's ready for this. Forehand, powerfully coming. Gaucher, tremendous catch at the 10 line. Low bullet, stopped on the forehand of Manu. Outside placement, read by Gaucher. Gaucher, 2-all. Manu, beautiful catch. He rifles this back. What a tremendous catch on the left side of Gaucher.
Yeah, we might need
Manu
a replay.
gets in there, went for the 2-all. It fell just short. Tremendous play by both players. Gaucher has his 4th point and the serve.
I mean, this catch, though, is just incredible. I mean, he scoops it up about a foot or two behind him. I mean, as that ball's crossing, I mean, you just have to see it to believe it. I mean, look at this. 2-all, not opening up nearly enough. Manu rips it inside.
Beautiful catch.
There was one a little bit later on. Yeah, this one coming up here. So we got the serve coming in.
Here's a backhand by Manu. Robote forehand by Gaucher. Caught in the air by Manu. Manu goes deep. Robote forehand outside. Placement lands out of play. That's a 5th point for Gaucher. Possible set point.
And Manu certainly woke Gaucher up after that first set. He's come out a little bit stronger, throwing the ball a touch harder, mixing in a couple more shots, and you see the result, 5-2 lead. Chance to get one back quickly here and force a 3rd set.
Backhand by Manu from the 12 line. Robote, left side, back to the inside. Excellent catch by Manu off the side wall. Robote forehand. Manu, right up the middle. Gaucher's there. 2-all by Gaucher, scores. Point and set for Gaucher. We have split sets. We move on to a 3rd and final set in just 2 minutes.
So Gaucher gets it back. Set number 2 going his way, 6-2, forcing our first 3rd set of the evening. See some replays at the end. Set number 2.
Beautiful backhand there by Manu. See, Robote by Gaucher off the side wall. Manu reads it beautifully.
Yeah, this was the great sequence.
Tremendous catch. Manu has it on the forehand. Did you just throw it back? Nah. Sidearm outside placement, not outside enough.
Yeah. Here's the catch of Gaucher.
2-all beautifully.
Look at where he starts.
Yeah.
This ball crosses. I mean, that's with one hand.
Gaucher eyes getting the ball into his basket better than anyone else in battle court. Manu, give him props. Went for the 2-all, but it did not clear the pad.
Manu giving him a path there, saying, "Yeah, great catch."
Here we are in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. Players taking the breaks back there in between sets and to prepare for matches.
3 singles matches and 3 doubles matches on the slate tonight between the Renegades and Cyclones. You'll see Gaucher against Manu, Arantz against Amigarena, Ben against Ron, and then the 3 doubles. We'll see 6 doubles, Correa and Flores against Bueno and Rock. And then matches 5 and 6, Goenaga and Arantz against Bueno and Manu. And then Gaucher and Ben against Fronda and Amigarena. After this one, you'll see Correa and Flores against Bueno and Rock, then those 2 singles. Manu and Gaucher both out there ready to go as we wind down the clock. Let's play that 3rd set.
This is our 3rd and final set. The first player to reach 6 points will win this match. Manu has the serve for the Cyclones. Gaucher on the backhand from the 11 line. That passes wall to wall from the left side. Robote forehand, 2 pass. To the side wall it goes. Gaucher makes the save. Beautiful catch by Gaucher at the 9 line. Hard backhand. Sherry faked the 2-all, dropped it back inside to score. First point of the decisive third set for Gaucheri and the Renegades. He serves.
And Gaucheri throws the costado with such power that you almost have to commit one way or another. You see Manu guessing the 2-wall here, and Gaucheri keeps it inside. I mean, that's a couple feet off the wall, but a long way to go to get back in there once you guess wrong.
Here's a backhand by Manu. Rebote left side, low and hard to the inside. Manu is there. Backhand to the corner. Out to the rebote. Manu makes the catch. Hard throw to the inside. Gaucheri read it perfect. Manu at the 8 line. Backhand. Scoop by Manu. Backhand to the outside. Gaucheri's there. Beautiful catch by Manu. Backhand to the outside again. That landed out. 2 points for Gaucheri of the Renegades. He serves.
That may be the same spot where Douglas hit with that carom a little bit earlier, because this one kicked way up off the front wall. I mean, beautiful catch here. He goes outside, but look at that. Yeah.
That really took a high bounce up and out.
Look at the line of that ball, too. Probably would land just inside the service line there at the 11, but stayed elevated a little longer and sailed out of play. Tough break for Manu there.
Here's the backhand by Manu. Rebote forehand by Gaucheri. Up, and away. That's out of play. Manu with his first point in the third set. He serves.
Just a little harder to control the ball as it's heated up into a third set, and that's what you're seeing with these rebotes escaping a little more. Another one sailing up high and out of play for Gaucheri. That doesn't get Manu his first point of set 3.
Here's a backhand by Gaucheri.
Oh, man.
That took off and hit the overhead screen, which is out of play. We're all tied up, 2 points apiece. Manu has the serve.
I mean, really back-to-back unforced errors. I mean, the rebote, you could say, a little bit more forced, if you will. This one completely just trying to pass and sent it way up in that screen.
Trying to get, whenever you're trying to pass your opponent, right side or left side, especially on the left side, because they tend to kick up always. Got to keep that overhead screen in mind. Gaucheri on the backhand. Wall to wall. Rebote left side for the big bounce. Taken by Gaucheri. Gaucheri low and hard to the inside.
Oh,
what a scoop by Manu.
Wow.
Scoop by Manu. The Philo caught the pad, and the pad is bad. 3 points for Gaucheri. He has a serve.
Now, 2 great scoops by Manu on that point
I know
alone.
that the first one just disappeared into his system.
Yeah, this may be better than the catch Gaucheri made a few minutes ago. I mean,
Look at that.
It's the late contact with the side wall and having to scoop it once. Oh, man,
Absolutely.
that is
It touches
incredible.
that second surface. It happens so fast. Fault under serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Here's a backhand by Manu. Rebote forehand. Manu makes the catch. Powerful right side. Good effort by Gaucheri to get that in his basket. We're all tied up 3 points apiece. Manu has the serve for the Cyclones.
Well, he tried to recreate that amazing catch we saw a little bit earlier. Lays up the rebote, Manu attacking, catches it in the air, gives him the opportunity to throw a shot, crosses the side wall. And that one was close. He technically just caught a little bit deeper in the basket, which forced the bobble, and it popped out, but that's really close. Beautiful effort again. Tied up late, 3-3.
Fault, over serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Gaucheri from the 10 line. Here's a backhand by Manu, right to the corner, out to the rebote. Gaucheri sends it. Rebote forehand. Passing. Rebote to the inside. Scoop by Manu. Backhand from the 10 line. Rebote forehand, rifled. Rebote 2-all.
Oh, my.
Lands in and scores. My, oh my. 4 points for Manu in the Cyclones. Manu serves.
Well, that is it's about as good as it gets to.
No question about it.
I think the kids say nasty these days in a good sense. I mean, look at this. I mean, off his footing. Look at how this opens up and he drops it.
And Gaucheri is fast. I mean, Gaucheri is fast.
Inch inside the boundary line, too. Tied up 3-3 late in the third set. Great stuff from Manu.
Rebote forehand, high to the front wall. Gaucheri lets it pass, looks for the rebote. 2-all rebote will score. 4-4 is the score. Gaucheri has a serve.
Well, previous point, Gaucheri had an opportunity to do the exact same thing and he kept it inside. This time, he just shot it as hard as he could and made Manu go out and get it. Take a look here. Keeps Manu trapped to the inside, and that's, you know, with Manu taking off there, Gaucheri knows exactly where to put it.
Gaucheri winding up. Back to the inside it goes. Manu goes for the rebote. Light touch to the front wall. Gaucheri has it, and the 2-all will land in to score. Tremendous point played by both Gaucheri and Manu. It is possible set, possible match point for Gaucheri.
Well, you have to respect the 2-all. He
100%.
keeps one inside right along the wall. Tremendous effort by Manu to keep the rally going, but you see Gaucheri here, puts it off the sidewall first, and no chance for Manu to get out there.
Excellent catch by Manu off a bullet serve by Gaucheri. Here's the rebote. Rebote to the inside will score for the win. Point set and a hard-fought match for Gaucheri of the Renegades, winning it 6-4 in the third set.
Now, coming off his first loss of this season in singles against Douglas last time out, Gaucheri gets one back. He improves to 8-1 with that win. Gets his Renegades team up on the board in the game day. You see that score in the bottom left. 1 point for a singles win, 1.5 points for a doubles win. We'll be seeing our first doubles matchup next with Correa and Flores against Bueno and Rock.
As soon as that highlight ball leaves the cesta, you can't blink because every second is packed with action. Keep up with the world's fastest ball sport all game day long with bets on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. Find your favorite team or player and get in on the action with DraftKings, the official sports betting partner of the World Jai-Alai League. The crown is yours.
Take a look at that game day score reflecting that win by Gaucheri, defeating Manu in 3 sets. Coming up next, we have this 6th division doubles match. You see Bueno and Rock out there for the Cyclones, Correa and Flores for the Renegades. But Gaucheri, too much to handle in that first match, getting the win for his team. We're going to hear from Gaucheri, number 20 of the Renegades, record of 8-1 this year after that win. Manu presents some difficult challenges because he's a backcourter. How does he compare to some of the players you compete against in this first division?
He's different, but He's backward, but he has the kill shot. He threw the rebote good, so it's difficult to beat him too. We know with his numbers that he's a very good player, and it's difficult, as I said, to beat him. I wasn't feeling good in the first set, then a little bit better, and finally fighting, I won.
Yeah, and you have a unique ability that you're always able to come back whatever the deficit. How are you so comfortable playing from behind always?
Honestly, I prefer always to win the first set, but I know that you have to win 2 sets to win the game. It's like okay, I say okay, I lost the first one, but I have to win 2-0, so I did it. I'm happy for the win.
Awesome go, Sherry. Congratulations on a great win and a great single season for you overall.
Thank you.
All right, moving on over to doubles, 6th division matchup. You're going to see Correa and Flores against Bueno and Rock. Correa and Flores started off slow, lost their first match, then won 3 in a row, but since that point, they've dropped their last 3. Overall, they are 3-4. Flipping over to the Cyclones team, Bueno and Rock, the best team in this division at 6-1. They won their first 6 matches. They lost their last time out. It was against Williams and Stan. Ready to go with match number 2, 6th division doubles. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our second match, 6th division doubles. Representing the Cyclones, we have the team of Bueno and Rock. And for the Renegades, it's Correa and Flores. There's a serve by Correa. Our next match has begun. Nice backhand to the inside. Correa deep in the backcourt makes the catch. Floats it on the wall. There's Rock. Catch by Flores on the inside. Bueno backing up, makes the stop. This one passes both Renegades. Rebote, rebound off the back wall, laid up. Bueno attacks, has it in the air. He powers it to the inside. The scoop is tipped. Bueno and Rock first on the board here in our second match. Flores from the left side, trying to pass Rock. He steps in there, pulls it off the side wall. Here's Correa backing up to the 10 line, comes over the top. Rock switches back to the left side. Correa floats one up. Bueno back at the 8, hard throw, picked off by Flores there in the back. All drops between the Cyclones. Rebote played by Bueno, back to the inside. Flores, good catch, better control along the side wall. Floats it back to Rock, he comes out with the right side. Crossing, Correa goes up, makes the catch. Outside placement, that's outside of play. Second point for Cyclones, Bueno and Rock.
Got to keep those boundary lines in mind when making those shots.
Yeah, and actually, not a bad effort there. He had Bueno going the opposite way. Flores, nice catch off the sidewall. Rock, back of the 11. Rebote's coming out. Correa makes the save. Bueno attacking from the costado. He whips his foot placement. Flores tracks it down.
It's a nice throw.
Big bouncer, floating into the corner. There's Rock, comes out from the left side. Catch by Flores again. Rock now, just beyond the 11 line. Hard throw, coming up the middle. Flores switches to the left, lobs it up. Rebote coming out to Bueno. Correa back over the top. Great catch up the wall. Bueno comes down with the ball. Back to Correa now. He controls it. Forehand powered inside. Here's Rock now. Low hard return. Correa steps back. He's got it on the right side. Comes out over the top once more. Here's Bueno. He's coming out a long way. Correa backpedals into position. Just lays it up from the left side. Bueno. He's got it up at the 4 line. 2-wall. Stop by Correa. Correa whips it. Coming right to Rock. He lines it up perfectly. His backhand, though, caught the overhead screen. That's out of play. Well played point. That goes to the Renegades. They're on the board.
Decidedly good 2-all there by Bueno. Correa was waiting for it, made the catch. A good throw. I mean, he didn't throw the cortado, which probably wouldn't have been good for Bueno's health, but did go high with the ball. Very well done.
Here's Rock from the left side. That backhand passes. Correa lines it up. Lays it up from the 7 line. Bueno attacking. Backhand just above the pad. That's coming out. Overthrew it just a bit. Correa plays the rebote. Back to Bueno's forehand. He goes high this time. Correa off his footing. Lays it up, but that comes up short. That's in the pad, and the pad is bad. 3-1. Cyclones lead.
Correa had the rebote working for him. Don't know that he was trying to throw a drop shot there off the rebote, which would be very difficult. May have been, but I believe he was just trying to get it up to the front wall and make the save.
Flores makes a stop from the 10 line. Ooh, Magic City bounce. It opens, and that's going to score. Second point for the Renegades.
Yeah, what do we mean when we say Magic City bounce? You see those grooves there, not the numbers, but the grooves there in that side wall. Every now and then it'll hit just the right spot on one of them. It catches. But as we like to tell the players, and we've been telling folks for a while now, it's the same for everybody. Yeah, you see take grab right there.
And then it really opens.
Yeah, no returning that one.
Rock handles the serve. Backhand blasted inside. Correa back at the 11 line to make that catch. Here's Rock now, same spot. This one a little bit harder. Coming out. Here's the rebote along the wall. Push to the outside. Bueno takes it. Bueno rips this one at the feet of Correa. It scores. 4-2 in favor of the Cyclone.
Correa makes a save here. Bueno, fine catch. Scopes out where everybody is, rifles it inside to pass. Well done.
Flores handles that serve. Backhand to the inside. Stopped by Bueno. Correa backed up to the 10 line. Hard throw, but right to Bueno. Makes the catch in the air. Correa now from the right side. Drops it back over the top. Bueno on the catch. Lobs the backhand high off the back wall. Here's the rebote. Correa gets it up to the 6 line. Bueno over the top. Flores. Scoot missed. 5 points and a possible set point for Bueno and Rock.
Just consistent play by Bueno in the front court. Rock, consistent catching in the back court. Rock, second half of 2024, has been really doing great.
Ball missed in the service box. Point and set. The ace ends it. 6-2 in favor of Bueno and Rock. 2 minutes, we'll come back and play set number 2. You know, not advised to be scooping it up there in the service box, but and if he thinks he has a good plan in it and can scoop it and keep the rally going, got to go for it. See some discussion there going on in the DraftKings players' cage.
It's a rather loud discussion. You're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida.
Well, not what you like to see between the teammates, but, you know, you've seen it in other sports and you're able to resolve it and get back out there.
Well, we can show you two examples. See, you have the Renegades approach there, or some of the Renegades, and you have the Cyclones.
Yeah, and, you know, two different looks here with Bueno and Rock at 6-1. Great chemistry between the two. They communicate so effectively. And then you flip over to the Renegades and, you know, see, not quite the same level of communication. Or I guess a different type of communication. But whatever you have to do to get the best out of your players, you know, just don't, not advised, but hey. See what happens in this second set coming out. Bueno and Rock have been playing great. Rock is catching, you said, in the backcourt. I mean, he's been spot on today.
The second half of 2024 has been great for him.
There's times where he's come out a little bit slow and he kind of eases into the match, but not today. Right from the jump, he's made every catch. Just one backhand that got away from him up in the overhead screen. I think that's the only mistake for the Cyclones, so good play. And we got a second set ready to begin here. Looks like the Renegades will have the serve. They lost set number one. We are ready to begin set two. Correa and Flores serve to Bueno and Rock. There's a serve. We begin set two. Bueno picks it, puts it inside. Flores comes away with the catch.
Great catch.
Rock, missed ball. That's going to get Correa and Flores on the board here to begin set two.
Really good catch by Flores there. Rock, an uncharacteristic miss.
Oh, serves right to Bueno. Here's a Karam. That scores. Quick point for the Cyclones, ties it up.
Beautiful combination. Difficult to catch the serve on the right side. That one was coming right up the middle. Taken by Bueno. Very well done.
Flores handles the serve, backhand, high to the inside. Rock ranging back makes the play. Catch by Flores from the 11 line. This opens up to the middle of the court. Here's Rock now. Correa handles off the sidewall, the backhand. Holding by Bueno. Bueno able to pass, Correa. Good communication, calls him off, drops it inside. Back to Rock. Herbote forehand, comes up short. That's in the pad, and the pad is bad. That's 2 points for Bueno and Rock. Ball tipped in the service box. That's 3 points for Bueno and Rock. Fault under serve. Second serve coming up. Second serve is scoring. The ace brings it to 4-1.
try to take that ball on after the bounce. You want to try to move up and take it in the air if you can.
Correa's got that serve, drops the backhand into the corner. Bueno's got to come back, saves the rebote. Oh, what a catch by Correa. He powers it inside. It's missed. 2 points for the Renegades.
Correa, since he first began in 2018, has just been, though left-handed, just right side dominant.
Ball comes in and scores. The ace brings the Renegades to 3 points.
He's got so much power on that right side. Excellent example. Look at this serve.
Great serve here.
Yeah. It just happens so fast. Well done.
Rock comes away on the right side. Good catch. Dropped into the corner. 3-wall play. Correa saves the rebote. Bueno backs up. Stops it on the right side. Comes over the top at the feet of Correa. Flores gets in there. Makes a scoop. Good stop by Rock. He comes out from the 12 line. Correa makes a catch overhead. Throwing hard to the inside. Here's Rock now. From deep in the backcourt. Lobs it up. Gets it between the Renegades. And Correa saves the rebote. Bueno waits on it, up at the 6. Hard backhand, dropping in the corner again. Rebote, saved by Correa. Bueno, one more to the inside. Correa comes cross court, stops it in the air. Now Bueno has to make a leaping catch. Flores, backhand opens up to the outside. Rock runs under it. Here's the forehand, it stays outside. Correa makes the stop on the bounce. Over the top to the inside. What a stop by Rock. Backhand 2-wall. Lands in and scores. 5 points for Bueno and Rock. They have a possible set and a possible match point.
As we say, if there's ever even a question that ball is going to land in, catch it. Even if you're stepping a foot out. Correa believed that ball was going out. It just dropped right in. Close to the sideline, but
fault under serve. Second serve coming up. Flores takes it off the sidewall, backhand. Catch overhead by Rock. Forehand comes right up the middle. Bueno makes the catch. Bueno hard to the inside. Flores reaches in and knocked it down. Point, set, and match. Bueno and Rock take it in straight sets. 6-2, 6-3. Cyclones get 1.5 points back, courtesy of Bueno and Rock in that straight set victory. Coming up next, Arats against Amigarena, second division singles. Take a look at that game day scoreboard now. 1.5 points for the Cyclones. They jump into the lead after that win by Bueno and Rock. 2 singles matches in a row up next. Arats against Amigarena first, then Ben against Ron in Division 4. But before we get to all that, we're going to hear from our winning team, Bueno and Rock, improving to 7-1 with that win. See some practice going on between the two players right now.
No.
We have Bueno and Rock here ready to go in the DraftKings Players Cage after their win. There they are, Bueno and Rock. This is a team in Korea and Fours that you guys played against just about 11 days ago, and it came down to the final point. What was different today to make it such a decisive victory?
Honestly, it's not that decisive of a victory, man. If you ask me, we got a long way to go if we're gonna try to make a run for the playoffs. Tonight's a crucial run. I mean, a crucial night. So I think every game is just as decisive as this game. But feels good to still be fighting strong, even though the season hasn't gone our way and we're at the end of the season. You know, it feels good to stay fighting. Like I told you, I'll go to war with this guy any day.
Awesome. And Rock, that catching in the backcourt steadily improved throughout the year. How are you feeling now back there at this point of the season?
Just feeling very confident and being able to work on some things, making sure I'm controlling the ball better, trying to slow myself down. And hey, isn't this game an awesome game? I mean, Highlight is awesome, but Battle Court is awesome. I mean, who thought of this? I mean, somebody said that some guy, Scott, he's a wonderful guy.
All right, we agree here, Rock. Thank you for your time and congratulations again on the win.
Yes, and Scott is the wizard.
Let's go. Go Clones, whoosh, whoosh. Whoosh, whoosh.
As Bono said, it is as important of a game day as it gets. Cyclones looking to get back in the playoffs, and this is a matchup coming up next that, look, they need as many points as they can get, and this is one that would be crucial. Omega Reina taking on Arat's second division of singles. Omega Reina winless so far, but he hasn't played a whole lot of singles this year. There's been a lot of substitutes.
Right.
You flip over to Arat's here for the Renegades. Been actually one of his better single seasons. Lost his first match and has won 3 in a row since that point.
Arat's is absolutely solid. In this case, he's got significantly more court experience than Omega Reina. It's one thing in doubles, but it's something entirely different in singles.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin match number 3, second division singles. Representing the Cyclones, we have number 44, Omega Reina. And for the Renegades, number 87, Arat.
Arat serves, we begin. Here's a backhand by Omega Reina. Arat is there. Omega Reina sets up for the rebote, lays it up from the forehand. Arat attacks, has it. Back to the inside he goes. First point for Arat of the Renegades. He has the serve.
A matchup of 2 backcourters, but you mentioned, Stu, a lot more experience with Arat, and that's where you're going to see a couple more costados. He knows you have to throw shots to win in singles, and he starts off keeping one to the inside.
That ball tipped. It's an ace for Arat. He has 2 points in the serve. Omega Reina on the backhand, powerfully thrown. Rebote left side, saved by Arat. Good read by Omega Reina. Here's the backhand. Arat takes it in the air, backhand from the 11 line. Rebote forehand. That hit the overhead screen, which is out of play. 3 points for Arat, the Renegades. He serves.
And the experience is a great equalizer up on this court. I mean, Omega Reina has effectively only had 1 season playing singles here. He's missed almost the entire fall 24 season. So, you know, the shots, the experience playing the rebote specifically for a backcourter, that's going to come just with more time.
Rebote left side, it's a 2-all. Omega Reina gets out there, will not make the play. 4 points for Arat. He serves.
And Arat has been through some of these battles where he hasn't thrown enough shots, and he knows that he got an opportunity, you got to take it. He's been throwing it, I mean, whether he's made the catch or throwing it off the rebote, the 2-all's been working out for him this season.
Omega Reina on the backhand. Rebote left side, it's a 2-all. That is beautifully executed by Arat to score 5 points. Possible set point for Arat.
Well, and again, I mean, he's shooting these 2-alls quickly and not wasting any time. Thrown better than the next two. I mean, look at this. Omega Reina's looking to attack. His first move is back to the inside corner of the court. Aratz kicks it off the sidewall, opens it up, 5-0.
Here's a backhand by Migarena. Comes to the forehand of Aratz. Migarena, backhand from the 9 line. Aratz is there. Backhand. Migarena on the rebote. Aratz takes it on the bounce, fakes the 2-all, puts it inside, and Migarena's there. Rebote inside. Migarena makes the catch, winds up, back to the inside, and it scores. There'll be no shutout. That's a point for Migarena. Still possible set point for Aratz.
But just winding up that costado and putting the thought in your opponent's head that you could throw a 2-all or drop it in.
Absolutely.
Just creates that indecision. You see Aratz a little bit late to react, caught it deep in the basket, and it popped out, getting Migarena that first point.
Here's the catch by Aratz, backhand to the inside. Rebote forehand to the outside. Aratz takes it in the air. Catch by Migarena. Inside placement from the costado, just out of reach from Aratz. 2 points for Migarena. He has the serve. Still possible set point for Aratz.
It really could not have thrown it any better. He forced Aratz to make as long of a run as he possibly could, placing it on the sidewall deep into the backcourt here. Look at this. Look at that route by Aratz, and as he's approaching, still on the wall. Beautifully done. 2 points.
Here's a backhand by Aratz. Rotate forehand by Migarena. Back to the inside. Aratz is there. Fine catch at the 10 line. Migarena takes it on the bounce. 2-all by Aratz, stopped by Migarena. Migarena powerfully from the forehand. Aratz is looking for the rebote.
Oh my.
He made the play. Migarena had it, dropped it. Point and set for Aratz. We get 5-2. 2 minutes go on the board. We'll come back out and play our next set.
What a way to close out the set. Diving save by Aratz keeps the rally going and made that catch difficult for Migarena, trying to track it down up in the front court.
You're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida. Currently playing our 3rd of 6 scheduled matches this evening, a singles match. Here's some replays from the first set. Good catch here by Migarena. Fires it hard to the inside. Look at this beautiful rebote, high 2-all. Migarena has it, just lost it. Tremendous play by Aratz there in that first set. Migarena started to come back, but was unable to secure it. Reminder of the scoring here in Battle Court. First player to reach 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match. Fronted there in the hoodie with Migarena. Going out to play the second obligatory set. Aratz staying out on the court. Ready to begin. Got about 30 seconds to go before we begin the next set. Migarena said it pretty clearly. Singles not necessarily his forte, but he has been getting progressively better. Most importantly, he's come back from that calf injury. He's playing solid in the backcourt. Yep. We're ready to begin our second set. Migarena has the serve for the Cyclones. There's the backhand by Aratz. Rebote from the 9 line on the forehand of Migarena. Migarena now from the 10 line. Aratz is there. Rebote forehand to the outside. Aratz throws the 2-all. Migarena
wow.
reads it, stops it, returns it. Good catch by Aratz. Here's the backhand right up the middle. Migarena on the rebote, goes for a 2-all, doesn't open. Stopped by Aratz. Aratz to the inside where he scores. First point of the second set goes to Aratz of the Renegades.
It's just amazing to think about and see the development of Aratz as a singles player out here. I mean, just all costado. I mean, looking like his older brother Gaucheri out there. And there was a time where he was just a defensive player, catching one more than his opponent and getting into these long rallies. Now he's looking to kill these points in singles, and people are starting to take note.
Here's a backhand by Migarena. Rebote forehand by Aratz. Migarena's there. Fine catch, midcourt. Hard 2-all. Stopped by Aratz.
Look at that.
Aratz will score on the return. 2 points for Aratz of the Renegades. He serves.
And just makes him an even more dangerous player. Just opens up the court, opens up the offense for Aratz. You already know the defense is there, as evidenced by this point. Gets out there in a hurry, makes the stop in plenty of time, and then puts it on a line, crosses the sidewall, and scores. And rounding into form as a complete singles player, looking as good as ever now.
Backhand by Migarena, too high. That took off and hit the overhead screen. That's 3 points. For Aratz, he serves. Yeah, Migarena trying to throw it back high and hard. Got to keep the overhead screen in mind when trying to pass. Is that a play? Here's a backhand by Migarena, powerfully thrown wall to wall from the left side. Aratz, rebote. Migarena fakes the 2-all, drops it inside to score.
Got him.
It's a point for Migarena of the Cyclones. He serves.
This is the costado. Shoulder level throw, left side of the player's body. It's almost like the play action fake in football. As the defense, you have to hesitate. Are they going to run? Are they going to pass? Well, here in highlight, are they going to throw a 2-all? Or are they going to keep it inside? Force you to cover a lot of court, and you can't decide until you see the play happen.
Powerful serve by Migarena. There's the backhand by Aratz. Right to the corner, out to the rebote. Saved by Migarena. Scoop by Migarena. Beautiful catch. Rotate left side to the inside. Migarena stops another one. Here's the backhand at the 9-line. Aratz. That ball took off and hit the overhead screen. That's a second point for Migarena of the Cyclones. He serves.
Starting to get into a little rhythm now. 2 points. Control the serve. We're going to tie this thing up.
Beautiful catch by Aratz, pulling that right from the sidewall. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand. Pika rebote. Beautifully caught and controlled by Aratz. Rebote forehand. Midcourt. Scoop by Migarena. The 2-all is in. Stopped by Aratz on the outside. That scoop will not be made. 4 points for Aratz. The Renegades, he serves.
Well, showing off the defense again. Hard to get the ball by him. Makes catch after catch. Look at this scoop by Migarena. Into the 2-all. Just inside the boundary. Look at Aratz. Scoops it up. Puts it back inside. Right on the wall. Scores.
Migarena on the backhand. Wall to wall from the left side. Rebote forehand by Aratz. Rebote left side. It's a 2-all. Stopped on the forehand of Aratz. Catch by Migarena. Inside he goes. It scores. 3 points for Migarena of the Cyclones. He serves. Migarena has been working this costado to the inside with a high degree of success.
But even if you don't throw a good 2-all and it doesn't score, at least it's going to make Aratz think about defending the outside, and then that's going to open up some space.
And then you come back and do this. Exactly.
I mean, look at that. He's shading outside. He's a couple feet to the outside of Migarena as he's throwing it. Aratz isn't thinking about the inside placement. He's only seen 2-alls. Now he's got something on his mind now. Drops it inside, makes it 4-3.
Excellent catch by Arats at the back wall. Migarena trying to change things up. Read by Arats. Arats with the drop shot. Migarena takes off, catches it on the forehand. Drop shot, scores. 4-4 is the score. Migarena serves.
And once again, the droppiest of the drop shots prevail. Great battle up in the front. Couple back and forth. See this here by Arats. Not enough on this one. Not the 3 line. Not a bad drop shot, but this one.
Superior.
Yes. The droppiest of the bunch. Scoring there, dead by the 2. Well done.
Here's the backhand by Arats. Migarena takes it in the air, backhand from the 11 line. Wall to wall from the left side. Rebote forehand by Arats. Arats back to the inside. Good read.
Oh.
He will not make the catch. That's 5 points. Possible set, possible match point for Arats of the Renegades.
Frustrating. Migarena read it that time, but it was kind of floating to him, not thrown all too hard. And just, look at this, just threw off the timing a little bit, trying to go up the wall and knocked it down.
Powerful backhand by Migarena coming out. Rebote missed off the tip of Arats' cesta. It is 5-5. So it's set point for Migarena to force a third and decisive set. Possible match point for Arats.
Well, we haven't seen Arats throw a costado with a few points. And if he gets one and an opportunity, expect him to try to end it right here. Good serve.
Excellent serve by Migarena. Nice catch and return by Arats. Migarena, forehand rebote to the inside. Arats with a phenomenal catch at the 9 line. Rebote forehand. Arats aggressively makes the catch. Back to the inside it goes, where it will score for the win. Point and a straight set victory for Arats, winning it 6-2, 6-5.
And with that, Arats takes it in straight sets, adds another point for the Renegades. They retake the lead on this game day, 2-1.5. Coming up next, keep it in single. Move over to the 4th division. We'll see the return of Ron. It's been a while. He's been dealing with that calf injury. Returning today for this singles match against Ben of the Renegades. Bradley on the move, breaking, he got there. Blast the forehand, everybody out of the way, and Nicholas got hit. So Sherry up in the front court towards the inside. What a scoop!
What an amazing
by Douglas.
catch.
So Sherry picks it up in the front court, whips it inside. Another one! Game day score reflecting that win by Arats a few moments ago. And with 3 singles matches and 3 doubles matches on the slate, there will not be a tie tonight. One of these 2 teams will come away with the game day win. Arats ready to go here with UD in the DraftKings Players Cage. Arats, you finished this season with a record of 4-1, your best singles season ever. Can you talk about that improvement and how much it means to you to have that good record?
Yeah, I think that I'm improving in the singles, and that's all. I'm happy with all my teammates. My boss, the best NBA player, man, 3-time champion. You did it. Tell something, man.
Just happy to be here. These guys are the champs. These guys are the stars today. I'm here to support.
He's the best.
Well, awesome, Arats. Congratulations on the win, and thank you for your time. Thanks to UD as well.
Thank you, thank you. Go Renegades.
Go.
All right, love to see team owner Udonis Haslam there in the Players Cage with Arats after that win. And What a season it was. 4-1, best record since we've gone to 5 singles matches in a single season for a player, and Arat just keeps getting better and better, raising the bar year after year. Ron and Ben. This is a fun one here. 2 players that have been involved with this Magic City Jai-Alai program for a while. Ben, one of the original players, and Ron, one of the semi-original players, if you know,
Came
you could put him in that group.
2019. So the first player with a traditional Jai-Alai background to be invited to play at Magic City, he and Ikeda.
And Ron and Ben have a fun relationship as well, good friends that go back a ways, so the opportunity to play within the same rank here in Battle Court has got to be fun for both guys. Most importantly, though, Ron coming back from injury.
Glad to have him back.
He's been practicing a little bit. Looks to be back to full strength, but we'll see how he does here. Ben will have the serve, match number 4. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin match number 4, 4th Division singles match. Representing the Renegades, we have number 7, Ben. And for the Cyclones, welcome back, number 12, Ron.
There you go. Ben serves, we begin.
Ben to the inside, makes the catch. Ron looking for the rebote. He lays it up to the inside, back it up. Ben had it for a moment, could not control that one. That's going to get Ron on the board first here, our 4th match.
So decidedly
second serve coming up for Ron. A good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Second serve is good. Here's Ben from the left side, makes the catch, lobs it into the corner. Ron on the rebote, drops at the feet of Ben, back it up, he makes the catch. Rebote forehand, Ron keeps this one to the inside, caught off the sidewall by Ben. He launches this backhand. Ron tracks down the rebote, drop shot off the rebote. Look at Ben, good foot speed, hard forehand inside, that'll score. Ben ties it up, 1-1.
Ron's looking like he's moving well. Again, that calf injury had him for a bit. Drop shot by Ron. Ron is one of the sneakier players. He breaks out shots regularly.
Ron takes in that serve. Rebote left side by Ben. It's a 2-wall, but it comes up short. Second point for Ron.
Ben has been throwing that 2-wall actually pretty well. That one just missed.
Ben just blasts the backhand and open it up. Ron takes off for the rebote. To the inside, here's Ben from the costado. Inside placement, that'll score. Quick second point for Ben to tie it back up.
Ben has been throwing the 2-wall better, but when he fires it from the costado inside, it stays very close to the sidewall.
Ron drops this at the feet of Ben. He steps up, whips it up the middle. Look at Ron from the costado. Splitter. Scooped up by Ben. Ben from the left side, he powers it. Comes shooting off the back wall. Ron turns the rebote. Catch by Ben. Costado back to the inside. Ron with a good catch on the bounce. Ben lays it up. Ron gets up there at the 7. Backhand, lobs it to pass. Not a lot on that rebote. Ben digs it out, though. Good save. Ron from the costado, that's a 2-wall.
Caught the
It's
pad.
too low. Pad is bad, giving them 3 points. Ben serves.
Ron does have a very good 2-wall. We try to cut that just a little too close.
Ron gets up to the serve, has it cross the sidewall. Ben makes the catch on the inside. Hard throw. Ron up at the 6, whips it to pass. Ben now looking for a tough save. He clears the overhead screen. Reaches back with one hand. Makes the catch, drops it in the corner, and Zerbote clears again. Ron from the 5 line to the outside.
placement.
That lands in and scores. 3-3 tied up.
Really well thrown by Ron. That catch behind him was something else. Just tremendous
hand,
focus.
too.
Tremendous focus on the ball. He makes the catch, takes a peek, see where Ben is, throws it where he's not.
Ben from that left side. Comes shooting off the back wall. Left side of Ote saved by Ron. Ben has it in the air. Whips a forehand inside. Ron with a great scoop back behind him. This one into the corner. Ben now looking for the rebote. Lays it up. Ron attacking from the 6. Outside again. Ben's got this one. Makes the stop. Whips it inside. Kicks overhead and scores. Ben jumps out ahead 4-3.
Again, you don't want to go to trusty shots too often. Then players start to expect them. Exactly what Ben did here. This is an outside placement. Ben makes the catch.
On high and hard from the left side. Ben, softer touch on the rebote. Ron with time gets up there. He keeps this one inside, crosses the wall, and it scores. 4-4 is the score. Ron serves.
Ben is fast. Moved up there, but that ball was right at the side wall. Tough play. Again, Ron scopes it out.
Backhand right to the corner, not a lot on it. Tough save by Ron, puts it on the wall. Ben with a great catch. Ron stays up there, Rebote coming back to him. He rips it low and hard. There's a scoop by Ben. Rebote to the inside, it's gonna be a tougher one. Dropping low, Ben diving save, comes up short. Ron steps out ahead 5-4. He has a possible set point.
See if Ron's able to finish this. First set, anyway. But he's moving really well. Good to see coming back from that calf strain.
Well, Ben back beyond a 13 line, controls the serve. Left side of Bote by Ron, high to the inside. Gonna be a tough one. Ben lines it up, makes a save. Ron's there. Costado, 2-wall, thrown to score. Point and set. Ron takes it 6-4, 2 minutes. Come back and play set number 2. So the return of Ron, a positive one after that first set, 6-4 over Ben. Yeah, there was a time Ron went out with injury very early on in the year. He came back for one match, really didn't feel good, and then was out a little bit over a month. And this is his official return and looks to be moving a lot better than we saw him last time he played.
There is absolutely no question about it. He almost looked afraid to take a step when he came back the first time.
Yeah.
Believed that he had potentially come back too soon. That was the case. Here we are in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. players taking the breaks back here in between sets and to prepare for matches. Basically see most of the Cyclones there. With feedback for Ron.
Every point critical, and this is one, Ron against Ben, you just have to get if you're the Cyclones. I mean, these matches that are toss-ups, you have to convert, and so far so good after that first set. And without many two-walls either. I mean, Ron began his career as, he was a wizard with the shots. I mean, the two-wall was opening up wide.
Absolutely.
Different type of spin, introduced the backhand two-wall to the roster. Ron goes way back here, and his bag is pretty deep, as the kids say, with the shots, but haven't really seen it yet, and still took that set 6-4. So a good sign.
He could have left that backhand two-wall back where he... That was hilarious. I gave him a look, and he said, "Is that not allowed here?"
And now you see it.
Regularly.
The backhand two-wall epidemic, some are saying here. Second set, ready to go. Ben serving to Ron. There's a serve by Ben. Set 2 is underway. Ron lobs it up and out of reach. Ben on the rebote, makes a save to the inside. Ron scoops it. Ron's two-wall opens.
That's
and
beautiful.
It scores.
Not even flirting with the pad on that one. That one just goes straight from the side wall to the front wall and drops in. Very well done.
Ben takes a serve, throws a two-wall. Ron's got it. Ron hard back to the inside. Ben makes the stop on the forehand. He comes out a little bit lower, right over Ron's head. Inside placement, that'll score. 2 quick points for Ron to begin set 2.
Yeah, Ron, really the master. Throw the ball where your opponent's not. Make the catch. See, that was low from the forehand of Ben.
Really
yeah,
was.
I obviously I don't think that Ben was quite aware that he was that close, but
Ben high and hard. That's off the back wall. There's the rebote played by Ron. Stopped by Ben. Ben into the two-wall. That
Beautiful.
opens and it scores. Ben's on the board here in set 2.
yeah, the first one didn't work for him in the first set, but this is just spot on perfect from the 10 line. Ron nodding his head.
Backhand to the inside. Here's Ben with the catch. Low runner on the wall. Ron lets it pass. Comes back, just flicks it up there from the right side. Then attacking. Two-wall with a soft touch. That scores. 2-2. We're tied up.
Definitely a thoughtful play by Ben. Ben's got all the power in the world, but that wasn't required here. He sees Ron back there out the 9 line. Ron looking where he's going to throw it. He's going to throw it two-wall, but he's not going to throw it too hard.
Ben from the middle of the court, inside placement. Ron takes off. He gets there with a one-handed catch. This one dropped at the feet of Ben. He runs around it. The carom is in the pad. Ron retakes the lead, 3-2.
Good effort by Ben. The closer you are to that side wall, the more difficult it is to snap a 2-all off. Ron gets to this well. Just focus on getting that ball into the cesta, which is what he does. There's the backhand. Ben makes a fine catch. He's only about a foot from that side wall. Tough to throw.
Ben pulls it off the side wall. This one's out of reach. Robote left side, dug out by Ron. Ben looking for it, makes the catch up at the 9 line. All he can behind this one. Ron takes off, backpedaling quickly. Just does get out there, returns a drop shot that scores. What a shot there by Ron off the Robote, brings it to a 4-2 lead.
Yeah, just beautifully done by Ron. Ron basically, look, if you're going to make me run this fast and hard, I'm going to punish you for it. And Ben's quick enough to get there. But this was just so well thrown.
It really was.
Yeah.
Well-placed serve, Ben again. Great catch off the wall. Drops into the corner, Ron comes back. It will not reach. 3 points now for Ben.
Yeah, that ball died coming off of the back wall. Ron trying to make the adjustment, just wasn't able to get there.
Ron passes off the serve, 2-wall shot out of play. 5 points now for Ron. He has a possible set and a possible match point.
Yeah, Ben put a lot behind that, but it just didn't drop in. That ball kicked out and out of play.
Ben keeps this one a little bit lower, right into the corner. Robote pushed outside and out of play. It's up in the overhead screen, giving Ben 4 points.
Good effort by Ron. He wasn't in the right court position, but he got that ball into the forehand for the Robote. Just sent it too high and outside. Still possible match point here for Ron.
Ron gets up to that serve. There's the backhand. Ben makes a stop. Low bullet, pulled in by Ron. He's up at the 9 line. Ron slows it down, lobs it out of reach. Ben, left side Robote. He digs it out. Ron on the bounce. Costado, 2-wall, scores for the win. Point, set, and match. Ron wins it in straight sets in his return. 6-4, 6-4. And you see Ron there with the win. Fist bumping, that's actually Urbietta's son, but a big fan of Ron's nonetheless. 6-4, 6-4, Ron adds a point and his Cyclones jump out ahead with that game day lead. Moving on over to third division doubles up next. You see Gawanagararanz against Bueno and Manu. Here's the 2-wall, look at this one. Throws it a little bit differently, turns the wrist over, gets a little more spin, and you see the way it opens up. Wide scoring for the win. You see Ron there after that singles win in straight sets.
Two 540. That's pretty quick. 540.
Game day score after that singles win by Ron puts the Cyclones ahead by half a point. Take a look at that bottom row. That's an important row. Season-long standings here. The Cyclones down in last place right now, a full point behind the Devils. But a win in either of these next 2 matches will put the Cyclones ahead and in 5th place. Fireballs with a couple game days left too. They'll be playing the Chargers this upcoming Monday. We're going to hear from Ron of the Cyclones. Always good to win in the debut. Saw some smiles there after that first set and going to remain after the match. 6-4, 6-4. Ron gets the win. Here he is in the DraftKings Players Cage. First time we get to talk to you, Ron. It's
Yes.
good to see you back out there. How are you feeling with that calf injury?
I feel great. I know this day gonna come. Like I'm gonna face Ben, and I'm really looking forward to this fight. So since I'm still a little bit hurt, but since Ben is the opponent, I make sure that I'm going to be in the court to beat this guy. I really love this guy.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you, you two go way back. You've been friends for a long time. And the last time you played a singles match was probably 3 or 4 years ago.
Yes.
How much has his game changed in that time?
A lot. He's more confident playing, catching, with his skill shot. It's all of the guys in the roster since like from the day one, they really improve a lot. This company is really great. They give a lot of opportunity for the new player, for the new Jai-Alai, and we're embracing it.
Well, awesome, Ron. Great to have you back out there on the court, and a big win for you and the team. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, and I want to shout out to my kids, and for the kids that are here, I hope one day they try to experience playing this beautiful sports.
Awesome, Ron. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Coming up next, Gamedays and Arats put their perfect record out on the line against Bueno and Manu. A great one here in this Division 3 matchup. Gamedays and Arats 8-0 to begin this season. Bueno and Manu have been in this third division for a while, just 4-4 this season, but always tough with Manu back there and the way that Bueno's been playing. Should be a fun one, Stu. See how it goes.
Gamedays serves, we begin. Beautiful catch by Manu. Here's the backhand. Arats at the back wall. Manu from the 11 line. Right to the corner, Arats is there. Ball tipped at the side wall. First point goes for the Renegades, Gamedays and Arats.
Well, right here, ball placed along the wall. How about that? Bueno jumping through the first serve. Tough catch to even get the rally going. Shows you how focused Manu is tonight. Catching great, starting that first match, even though he didn't get the win. So motivated here to get one back.
Here's a backhand by Manu to the corner, and Arats is there. Backhand. Bueno gets in there. Backhand from the 7 line. Manu powerfully to the backcourt. Here's Arats. Rebote, forehand, saved by Bueno. Gamedays tats. Drop shot. What a catch by Bueno. Drop shot.
Oh.
Scores on the second bounce. Well done. 1-1. Bueno serves.
You know, a lot of times once you get up to that drop shot, people like to whip it to the outside with that feel, and that's what Gamedays was going out to defend. Not expecting them to return a drop shot from the costado. And
you've seen that before tonight. It's worked very well.
Obvious one working again. Beautifully thrown by Bueno.
Here's Arats from midcourt. High and hard to the back wall. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Arats from the 12 line to the inside. Here's a backhand by Arats. Manu from the 10 line. Manu looks for the rebote. He makes the save. Gamedays picks it up on the bounce. Costado to the inside. Manu is there. Rebote left side by Gamedays. Catch by Manu midcourt. Powerful forehand. Caught by Arats at the 13 line. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Arats is there. Arats on the backhand from the 13 line. Bueno makes the catch. Rotate forehand. Here's a catch by Manu. Arats from the 11 line on the forehand to the inside. That ball's tipped in the backcourt. 2 points for Goenaga and Arats of the Renegades. Goenaga serves.
This Goenaga and Arats team, I mean, you have a Division II player with a Division III player, and we see that makeup in some Division II doubles teams here. Playing in Division III, you expect them to have a good record. They just catch better than everybody, and they make far fewer mistakes.
Excellent catch by Manu off a hard serve by Goenaga. Here's the rebote. Catch by Manu on the forehand. Lays it up. Goenaga's there. Backhand. Powerful backhand. This rebote's kicking all the way out to the 3 line. Turned on the forehand of Bueno. 2 points for Bueno and Manu. Bueno has a serve. It's really rare to see Arats miss anything like from the 12 line to the back wall.
He was as surprised as us. Tapping his head, couldn't believe it.
He's been spotless. Manu makes the catch. Here's the backhand to the inside. Arats. Arats from the 13 line. But don't take it on the forehand. Midcourt. Looks to pass. Arats is there. Beautiful catch by Arats behind the 13 line. Arats again now from the 12. Beautiful catch now by Manu in the corner. Arats advances, backhand. Wall to wall from the left side. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Rebote forehand again by Bueno. Arats takes it in the air. Rebote left side by Manu. Bueno on the catch. Backhand from the 7 line. Here's the backhand. Rotate forehand, right up the middle. Goenaga makes the catch, throws the carom. Manu read it perfect. Cortada stopped by Goenaga. What a catch by Manu. Rebote left side to the inside. Manu again, beautiful catch at the side wall. Here's Bueno on the forehand rebote. Arats saves the rebote. Bueno cuts it off. 2-all, scooped by Goenaga. Goenaga powerfully will score from the forehand. Such a well-played point by all 4 players. Goenaga and Arats have 3 points.
You know, you don't want to throw shots against Goenaga and Arats because they play defense so well, but it's hard to find another way to put points upon the board. And the way that these two move, the way that they communicate. Look at this. I mean, Manu, a couple great stops on that point alone.
Absolutely.
Just to give his team a chance. I mean, Bueno shoots that 2-wall. You like the aggressive play, trying to get something up there, but Goenaga just shuts it down with that right side.
Goenaga from the 8 line on the backhand. What a great catch by Manu with the 13. Manu goes deep. Arats is there. Manu again. That ball was on the wall the entire way, tipped. Going to the back wall. That's a 4th point for Goenaga and Arats.
And again, nothing too crazy here with the Renegades. I mean, keeping the ball to the inside, placing it perfectly along the side wall. at least 2 of the points in this set have come. Manu missing it close to the numbers there.
Powerful backhand by Manu. Rebote coming out on the side wall. Goenaga makes the save. Bueno, excellent catch at the 6th line. Rebote forehand. Bueno's there. Backhand, powerfully thrown. Rebote coming to the inside. Goenaga. Scoop by Manu. Backhand. Rebote forehand. Arats is there. Rebote, played by Goenaga to the inside. Here's Manu, backhand from the 9 line, wall to wall. Scoop by Manu, backhand, powerfully thrown. Arats is there. Manu, now deep in the backcourt. Rebote forehand save by Goenaga. Bueno makes the catch. Scoop is tipped. That's 3 points for Bueno and Manu. Bueno has a serve for the Cyclones.
When in doubt, I mean, throw it hard at your opponent's feet too. I mean, you see even Arats trying to run around that one, couldn't get in position to make the catch and keep the rally going. And you still like the Bueno. I mean, aggressor from the Costado again, not perfectly thrown, but good enough to score.
Powerful backhand by Arats, wall to wall. Rebote coming out to the 5 line. Turned on the forehand to Bueno. Here's the backhand by Arats. Bueno again. Forehand, passing the front quarter. Arats makes the catch. Oh, that ball caught the pad. Any part of the pad is bad. That's 5 points for Goenaga and Arats. Possible set point.
Going for the outside placement off the rebote.
Yeah, something. He was trying to make some shot happen there. Just did not clear the pad. Here's a backhand by Manu to the corner, and Arats is there. Beautiful catch. Manu at the side wall. Backhand, powerfully thrown. Rebote coming out. Ball tipped. Point and set to Goenaga and Arats of the Renegades. They win the first set 6-3. 2 minutes to go on the board. We'll come back out. Our next set.
Set 1 in favor of Goenaga and Arats, and proving again why they're still undefeated. Perfect record this double season in Division 3.
Tremendous play by both players. Here we are in the ESPN 3 DraftKings Players Cage. Players taking their breaks back here in between sets and to prepare for matches. There you see Arats. He's had a couple fantastic games today. Catching has absolutely been spot on in the foreground. In the background there, you see the Cyclones. Bueno getting feedback from Amigarena and Ferranda. Some replays from that first set. Excellent catch here by Manu, the backhand from the 10 line. Forehand rebote. Beautifully thrown. Arats can't believe it. Neither could we, actually. He misses so few behind the 12 line. This was a tricky one. Manu makes the catch. Look where he's looking. Bueno was bouncing off of that screen as Manu was throwing it. That was close. Beautiful scoop by Manu on the forehand here. Arats on the rebote. Bueno cuts it off. That 2-all is scooped by Goenaga. Goenaga so powerful on that forehand, and it scores. So the first set won by the Renegades, Goenaga and Arats, 6-3. About to begin our second set. Reminder, the scoring here in Battle Court. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match. We are ready to begin our second set. Bueno will have the serve for the Cyclones. Bueno serves. The set begins. Here's a backhand by Arats. Manu, hard to the inside. Gonaga makes the save. Here's Manu from the 11 line. Powerful throw, crossing the side wall, and Arats is there. Manu from the 12 line. Powerful backhand. Robote to the 2 line. Bueno makes the play. Robote coming back out. Gonaga hard to the inside. Manu is there. Beautiful catch by Arats. Robote forehand by Gonaga to the inside. Bueno cuts it off. Filo. Scooped by Gonaga. Ball tipped off the scoop attempt by Bueno. First point of the second set goes to Gonaga and Arats, the Renegades.
Well, that was the best shot attempt by Bueno, and Gonaga just snatched it right up. Outside placement here from the Costado, the Filo. Look at this. Beautiful catch. Whips it inside and just knocked down off the sidewall. Great way to get this set started for the Renegades, getting out ahead early, 1-0.
Beautiful catch by Manu, and a hard backhand follows. Arats from the 12 line. Robote forehand. Well played by Bueno. Here's the backhand. Wall to wall from the left side of Manu. Gonaga makes the save. Scoop by Manu. Sends it deep. Arats reaches into the corner to make the catch. Arats again, backhand from the 13 line. Robote, a rebound off the back wall, played on the forehand of Bueno. There's a backhand by Gonaga. Costalo by Gonaga, stopped by Bueno. Karam by Bueno will score. 1-1 in the second set. Bueno has a serve.
And Bueno not deterred. I mean, still throwing the shots here. That Karam, finally see a miss by the Renegades.
Just off the frame of Gonaga Cesta. Here's a backhand by Arats. Robote forehand. This one caught by Arats, off the bounce. Manu looking for the Robote, plays it high. Gonaga reaches behind him to make this catch. Manu on the backhand from the 10 line. Wall to wall, Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Gonaga. Manu has it. Karam. Tipped in the front court. That will score. 2 points for Bueno and Manu. Bueno serves.
Well, Manu comes up with a shot from the backcourt to Karam. Gonaga had a long way to go to get back to the outside and defend that 2-wall. What does Manu do? He threw it right at him.
Not always able to see your opponent doing this, but if you see them backpedaling to a particular position, throw it right at them if you can. Here's a backhand by Arats. Beautiful catch by Manu. Manu blasts this backhand. Robote at the 3 line. Manu makes the catch on the forehand. Powerful forehand. This Robote coming out too. Arats comes out to make the save. Manu, forehand from the 10 line. Here's Arats from the 13. Beautiful catch by Manu, pulling that right off the side wall. Gonaga, backhand from the 9. Robote, that rebound off the back wall, played on the forehand of Bueno. Deep Aratz is there. Rotate forehand. Catch by Goenaga. Goenaga powerfully. That scores. 2-2. Goenaga has the serve for the Renegades.
The patience of this Renegades team is also impressive. I mean, Goenaga has the shots, and we've seen him utilize it in some other divisions, but they just don't want to give their opponents anything that they could potentially convert on.
Absolutely.
Keep the ball to the inside, use your advantage with the catching and the unforced errors.
Manu from the 10 line. Wall to wall from the left side. Robote to the 4 line. Played by Goenaga. Robote forehand by Bueno. Aratz makes the catch. Here's the backhand. Manu sends it to the back wall. Robote with a light touch by Goenaga. Here's Manu from midcourt. Low runner. Robote saved by Goenaga. Here's Bueno. Backhand. Powerfully thrown. Manu will take this on the forehand Robote. Nicely played. Robote for Bueno. Bueno forehand Robote. Here's the backhand by Aratz. Beautiful catch by Manu. Robote up the middle. Scoop by Goenaga. To the inside it goes. Manu is there. Backhand from the 8 line. Aratz. Fine catch at the 13. Robote forehand save. Hits the overhead screen. Just out of play. 3 points for Goenaga. And Aratz of the Renegades. Goenaga serves.
Not a lot of communication there. Manu not sure if Bueno was going to be back behind him, so he goes for the Robote off his footing and just sent it up high in that overhead screen.
Tremendous communication for the Renegades.
Yeah,
Aratz is really guiding things from the backcourt.
And every ball's got a name. These guys just do it as well as you can hope for.
Excellent catch by Manu off a hard serve by Goenaga. Robote forehand. Robote left side by Aratz. Manu saves the Robote. It's a 2-wall that opens wide to score. Tremendous shot from the backcourt. We're at 3-3. Bueno serves for the Cyclones. That was beautiful.
And most would be just scrambling to make a save and keep the rally going. Manu is looking to turn it into a shot. Look at this, clean miss by Bueno. He knows he has both Renegades trapped to the inside. What does he do? Puts it off the sidewall, it opens and scores.
Beautifully done.
So creative, seeing it in doubles too. Let's tie it back up.
Aratz on the backhand of the inside. Here's Manu. Robote forehand by Bueno. 2-all will score. Well executed by Goenaga. Goenaga and Aratz. The Renegades have 4 points. Goenaga serves.
Finally throwing a 2-wall kill. Costado 2-wall lands in just under the basket of Bueno.
Excellent catch by Manu and a powerful backhand follows. Robote coming out to the 4 line. Backhand by Manu, low and hard to the inside. Aratz is there. Backhand by Aratz, wall to wall. Robote kicking out. Robote forehand. What a catch by Aratz on the fly. Low runner. That will score. 4-4 is the score. Bueno has the serve.
That was a bullet crossing deep in the backcourt on the wall. What a throw by Manu to tie things back up.
Aratz on the backhand from the 11 line. High and hard to the back wall. Rotate forehand by Bueno to the feet of Arats. He comes up with a great catch at the 13 line. Manu, backhand from the 11. Excellent catch by Manu. Robote coming back out for Goanaga. Robote left side, it's a 2-all. Beautifully executed by Manu to score.
Wow.
5 points. Possible set point for Bueno and Manu.
Smart play by Manu. I mean, this is a defensive play. Look at Goanaga. He's opened up to the sidewall, expecting to get back in there and try to cut something off. What does Manu do? Turns it into a 2-wall. Catches him off his footing, and it scores. Now 2 chances for the Cyclones to close out this set.
Split placement, caught in the air by Bueno. Bueno from the Costado. Arats makes the save. Ball tipped, 5-5. This is set point for the Cyclones. Possible match point for the Renegades.
Bueno was just coming so fast from the outside of the court back inside that it was so difficult to control the ball in the basket. Great save here, but look at Bueno. He takes off, comes in there, and just a little bit off. 5-5, a chance for the Renegades to end it here. Cyclones to push it to a 3rd set.
Fault underserve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Here's Manu on the backhand. Powerful, powerful backhand. Arats makes a great save. Bueno has it. Costado low. Stopped by Arats. Arats goes deep. Rotate forehand by Bueno to the inside. Manu hustles to get out of the way. He does. He's back up. Makes the catch. There's the backhand. A bullet. What a catch by Arats. Manu, backhand from the 12 line. Arats again at the back wall. Hard throw. Manu's there. Low runner. Robote's saved by Goanaga. Bueno takes it on the bounce. Portada stopped by Arats. Here's the backhand. Robote forehand saved by Bueno. Here's Goanaga winding up. Split placement. Read by Manu. Scooped by Manu. Karen by Manu. Arats reads it. Stops it. Returns it. And it scores for the win. Point, set, and match for Goanaga and Arats.
Wow, what a way to close it out. Great sequence there at the end. And the defense again for the Renegades on full display, getting them the win 6-3, 6-5 in straight sets. That gives the Renegades now 3.5 points on the game day, leaving just 1 match left. Go Sherry and Ben against Foronda and Amigarena, 2nd Division doubles. That'll close out the game day. And decide the game day too. Take a look at that final sequence again. Split placement, scooped up by Manu. Didn't throw it as hard as he could have here. Look at Arats though, tracks it down, just gets out there. He whips it inside, crosses the side wall, and it scores.
As soon as that highlight ball leaves the cesta, you can't blink because every second is packed with action. Keep up with the world's fastest ball sport all game day long with bets on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. Find your favorite team or player and get in on the action with DraftKings, the official sports betting partner of the World Jai-Alai League. The crown is yours.
Take a look at that game day scoreboard. 3.5 points for the Renegades after that doubles win. It's been a back and forth contest. Renegades stepping out ahead going into our final match. Go Sherry and Ben take on Foronda and Amigarena. We're going to hear from Goanaga and Arats here in just a few moments. 9-0 after that win. Here they are, Goanaga and Arats. Second time you played Bueno and Manu this year, second time you came away with the win. What was the strategy against one of the other top teams in your doubles division?
Well, I think that the strategy was like always to catch one more ball than the opponent. And then when I had the chance, try to kill the point. I did some mistakes, but Arat played a really good match. He helped me a lot and happy for the win.
Yeah, and your team is one of the few remaining undefeated teams at 9-0. What's it going to take to get the win and complete that perfect doubles season?
Yeah, I think the same for all. We communicate good and we are good friends. And yeah, we are going to try to finish invict, so undefeated. And we are going to try that and we are happy for the wins.
Awesome, guys. Another great performance. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And moving on over to second division doubles to close out the game day goes Sherry and Ben for the Renegades, Ferrunda and Amigarena for the Cyclones. You see the two teams up there right now. Goes Sherry and Ben, 5-3 to begin this season. This Cyclones team winless, but maybe 2 or 3 of these matches have actually featured Ferrunda and Amigarena both as they were dealing with calf injuries.
Right.
Both players.
Bueno was substituting for everyone at one point.
Yes, he was. We'll see what they got here. Ferrunda and Amigarena, a chance to win the game day against Gosheri and Ben. Ladies and gentlemen, final match of the game day ready to go here. Second division doubles. Representing the Cyclones, we have Ferrunda and Amigarena. And for the Renegades, we have Gosheri and Ben. There's a serve by Gosheri. We begin our final match. Ferrunda picks the serve, drops it inside. That's going to get the Cyclones on the board first. Quick point.
Ferrunda well aware of what he's up against in the front court here with Gosheri. Ben's been playing absolutely terrific, especially in doubles, and especially when he plays with Gosheri.
Serve gets by Gosheri. Ben from the backcourt lobs it up off the wall. It's tipped. Renegades tie it up, 1-1.
Amigarena was ready for a ball coming a little harder than that, the way Ben normally throws it. Ben took a little off of that.
Catch here by Amigarena from the left side. Puts it along the wall.
Beautiful
Ben, great
catch.
Here's Ferrunda. Up at the center line, the backhand. Stopped by Ben again. Amigarena from deeper in the backcourt. Lobs it up. Right into the corner goes Sherry. Powerful rebote. Caught on the right side of Ferrunda. He whips it back to Ben. A tough save. Ben makes it. That clears the overhead screen. Right to the costado. Ferrunda back to Ben. That scoop is missed. 2 points for the Cyclones. Runner to the inside, picked off the sidewall by Amigarena. Our backhand, here's the rebote. Rebote left side, played to the inside. Amigarena stops it. Ben lets it pass. Gosheri saves the rebote. Ferrunda. Costado to the outside. Look at Ben. Comes away with it. Ferrunda again keeps the pressure on the low bullet. Gosheri comes cross court. Returns a soft drop shot.
Amigarena called for that.
He's got it on the left side. Right back to Ben. Ben from the 11 looking to pass, and he does. Catch by Ben along the side wall. There's the backhand. Amigarena now. Ben on the forehand from deep in the backcourt. Amigarena lets it drop. Lines up the rebote on the backhand. Right to the costado goes Sherry. Splitter. Scoop attempt missed. Sherry and Ben tied up. 2-2.
Sherry looking very solid on this catch. Split placement. Scores. Very well done.
Rebote left side, goes Sherry, rips it up the middle, ducks. Amigarena able to track it down on the outside. Ben handles at the 11. Amigarena now from deep in the backcourt, puts it inside. Ben lobs this one out of reach. Rebote forehand, powered up the middle. Goes Sherry looking for it. Left side rebote save, dropped inside, big bounce up the wall. Amigarena comes down with the ball. Here's goes Sherry. Backhand bullet comes shooting out for Ronda. Left side rebote save. Catch by Amigarena back in the corner. Then now switching to the forehand, that's missed. 3-2 in favor of the Cyclones.
Amigarena doing a good job at reading where the ball is going, getting there. Ben, a couple of uncharacteristic misses in the back.
So Sherry picks the serve, Splitter. Amigarena tracks it down. He puts it inside, long run. Goes Sherry, comes all the way back to lay it up. Ronda passing from the costado, not a lot on that rebote. 2 bounces and a point for the Cyclones. They lead 4-2.
Yeah, Gaucheri came running, calling Ben off of that one, but the rebote was not coming out. Ben more than capable of making that rebote.
Ben in the middle of the court. From the left side, he's looking to pass. Ronda, forehand rebote, back inside. There's Ben. Lines it up. Powerful return. It's high off the back wall. Rebote played back into that corner. Goes Sherry now. Calls him off to save the rebote. Good pickup by Amigarena. Backhand to the inside. Ben reaches in. Tough catch. Backhand comes out a little bit lower. Rebote forehand, right up the middle. Ronda from the costado with a soft touch. Ben looking to step up. He's got it before the second bounce. Forehand floated back into the corner. Amigarena from the left side, right back to Ben. Ben looking to pass. Again, high off the back wall for Ronda. Whips it right back to him. Amigarena, rebote missed in the backcourt. That's a 3rd point for Gaucheri and Ben.
Amigarena had been solid, both on the rebote and catching some difficult balls. That one just whiffed.
Oh, what a stop by Amigarena. Crouching down, comes away with the serve. Ben now from the 11. Right back to Amigarena. Rebote forehand, power to the inside, catch by Amigarena along the side wall. A little more power behind this one. Oh, what a catch by Ronda, rips it off the side wall. Gaucheri does the same, back to the 10, low bullet. Amigarena steps up to it. Gaucheri calls him off, left side rebote, coming up the middle. Here's Amigarena, low runner inside, catch by Gaucheri. Gaucheri back inside. Ronda, not fooled, he gets in there. Backhand 2-wall, caught in the air. Ronda again from the left side, kicking up and out. Gaucheri's powerful rebote, stopped overhead. Right back to Ben. Makes the catch, crouching down at the 12 line. He lobs this one up. Amigarena now from the left side. Forehand crosses, Amigarena steps up again. Here's the backhand. Drops between the Renegades. Gaucheri plays a 2-wall off the rebote. Not opening up enough. Ferronda whips it inside. 3-wall play. Gaucheri overran it and could not make the save. 5 points for Ferronda and Amigarena. That's a possible set point.
Tell you, Ferronda followed that beautifully. The return play. Gaucheri was there. Just missed it to the outside.
Called under serve, second serve for Ferronda. Second serve is good. Ben from the backcourt. Drops it to the inside. Picked off the side wall. Ferronda, a runner. Ben steps out of the way. Gaucheri, forehand rebote. Caught off the side wall again.
Beautiful catch.
Ben back there at the 12 line. Higher and harder. Here's the rebote. Rebound off the back wall. Tracked down. Fired by Ferronda. Saved now by Gaucheri. Ferronda keeps the pressure on. Cuts off another. Ben just out of the way. Gaucheri lays it up to the outside. Ball tipped up in the front. Ferronda looking to attack, just tipped it. 4 points for Gaucheri and Ben. That extends the set.
So that's the equivalent of a floater after the bounce. Basically, when the ball's not moving particularly fast, either off the front wall or off the bounce, it becomes very tricky to catch, very tricky to catch.
Called over serve. Second serve for Gaucheri. That is another over serve, a double fault. That's the set. Going to Ferronda and Amigarena. They take it 6-4. 2 minutes. Come back and play set number 2. Also Gaucheri sending that second serve over and out of play for his first double fault of the season here in Division II doubles. Take a look at some replays. I mean, the most aggressive we've seen for Ferronda, and he kept that going.
Absolutely.
From the first point through the end of the set. Gaucheri here from the Costano splitter. Just tough to make the adjustment. Catch by Amigarena up the wall, coming down with the ball. Gaucheri hard into the service box. Look at Amigarena.
Amigarena's focus has just been spectacular.
Ferronda to the inside with that 3-wall play. Opens up back to the outside of the court. And Gaucheri just pushed that rebote wide. Cyclones back here sitting on the bench here in the DraftKings players cage. Renegades have made their way back out there. Still about a full minute left on the clock though. One team ready to get going. The other team happy to be taking that rest.
Earned.
Very much so. Amigarena came back from that calf injury, and he's been playing very well. Ferronda's made a pretty big jump in these last couple weeks, too. I mean, he's throwing, more shots overall, wider variety of shots, just simply mixing it up a little bit more. Doesn't have a lot to show for it in terms of win, but he's been knocking on the door. And to get this win over Gaucheri and Ben and get the game day win could be a season saver for the Cyclones and potentially get them in the playoffs. Couple seconds on that clock still as we get ready for set number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin set number 2. Gosheri and Ben serve to Foronda and Migarena.
Gosheri letting Ben know exactly what he wants him to do, which I imagine is stay back there and catch the balls that come to you. Let everything else come out to me.
Serve, set 2 is underway with a backhand to the inside. Dropped into the corner, forehand to Bote, saved by Gosheri. Here's a Migarena from the backcourt. Low to the inside, Gosheri cuts it off. Migarena now on the forehand, he comes out over the top. Gosheri makes the scoop, lost it though as he went to make the throw. It's going to get thrown into Migarena on the board to begin set 2.
Yeah, for Gosheri to, drop it on the backswing. That's not something we see frequently.
Ben takes that serve, rips it inside. Migarena handles off the sidewall. This one dropping out a lower for Gosheri. Rips the backhand, stopped by Migarena now. Gosheri calls him off on the rebote, played back to the inside. Here's a Migarena. Gosheri rips it along the wall. Migarena lets it pass. Rebote's up in the overhead screen. 1-1.
When you hear us talking about the ball escaping, that's a perfect example right there. Migarena was spot on to make the rebote. When it left his cesta, though, straight up to the overhead screen.
Hard serve is an over serve. Second one coming up. Foronda takes the serve, puts it inside. What a stop by Ben. Ben floats it back to a Migarena now. Powerful backhand floated along the wall. Gosheri comes deep into the backcourt to make the save. That comes right to Foronda. He powers it inside. What a stop by Ben. Scoops it up. Foronda back to the inside. Ben again. This one launched. High off the back wall. Here's the rebote. Rebote played to the inside. Gosheri calls him off. And he drops it inside again. On the bounce, that comes to a Migarena. Off a rebote comes shooting off the back wall. Catch again by a Migarena. Rebote left side, high to the inside. Foronda with time comes cross court, cuts it off, drops it at the feet of Ben. Gosheri comes into the backcourt to make the save. And now from the 11. Migarena steps up. High hard throw, a little too high. It's up in the overhead screen and out of play. Second point for Gosheri and Ben.
You really want to avoid those unforced errors whenever possible. Migarena trying to pass his opponents. A little too hard, a little too high on the front wall. Kicked up and hit the overhead screen.
Gosheri, that's a hard serve. Missed by a Migarena. The ace brings it to 3-1.
Migarena had done a good job earlier with that hard serve down low, making the catch. This one just thrown too hard and too well by Gosheri.
Oh, Foronda's got this one. He whips it inside, Ben. Nice save on the rebote. Migarena now saves it on the outside, Ben. Good control from the 11 line. Powerful throw along the wall. Migarena gets there. Rebote forehand, saved by Gosheri. Stopped on the bounce by Amigarena. Great support back behind him. Go to left side, played to the inside, picked up on the bounce. Here's Amigarena again. Powerful throw, controlled by Ben. Catch by Amigarena. He launches one high off the back wall. It's cutting inside. Goes Sherry. Powerful return. Here's Ferunda coming cross court. Ben now on the right side. Ferunda cuts it off again. There's the backhand. Low bullet. Goes Sherry. What a play. Amigarena from deep in the backcourt puts it inside. Ben reaches. Makes the stop.
Beautiful catch.
Great catch along the wall. This one's out of reach now. Robote left side. Back to the inside. What a stop by Amigarena on the bounce. Catch again as that one crossed deep. His backhand's out of reach. Ben steps out of the way. Goes Sherry left side Robote. Ferunda picks it off. Low bullet right back to Ben. He makes another great catch. Goes Sherry on the inside. Backhand. Caught the pad. It's going to give a second point for Ferunda and Amigarena.
Backhand and lower pads. Got to be frustrating for Gaucheri. Trying to throw the low runner that we saw score in previous match. Basically just blasted low, hard, and inside. Just caught the top of the pad.
Ben, forehand, stopped overhead. Here's Amigarena. Ben's backhand is up in the overhead screen. That will tie it up. 3-3. Ferunda and Amigarena serve. Backhand to the inside, pulled in by Amigarena. Comes out high from the left side, just does clear. Robote powered by Gaucheri. Amigarena steps up, takes it. Hard backhand. Here's the Robote. Robote forehand. Going right back to him. Amigarena's there. Ben reaching in the corner. Comes out. There's the backhand. Amigarena steps up again. Forehand Robote right on the wall. Gaucheri can get behind it. Ferunda, there's the low runner in the corner. Gaucheri calls him off. That's a terrific save. And it scores.
Floater caught him again.
4-3 lead for the Renegades.
There Gaucheri makes this Robote with a light touch. It's right off the wall. Ferunda, who's been catching beautifully tonight, just missed that one.
Hard serve. Amigarena backing up, makes the catch on the left side. Robote comes shooting out. Gaucheri just lays it up. Ferunda attacks. Costado outside. Look at Ben. What a read. Forehand comes right back to Ferunda. He whips it back to Ben. He's got another one, this time on the bounce. Ben overhead from the 12 line, deep in the backcourt, able to pass wall to wall. Robote forehand just laid up. Gaucheri comes charging in. Amigarena backing up, makes the scoop. Hard throw to the inside. Here's Gaucheri, powerful backhand. Hits high off the back wall. Robote laid up. Ben keeps it on the left side. For Robote again. Gaucheri at the 10 line, has to dig it out. Ferunda looking to attack, he got it. There's the drop shot, got the first bounce. Doesn't get the second. What a read by Gaucheri. Got to get out of the way, throws it right over his head. Ben all alone, comes away with it in the corner. Here's Ferunda again, low bullet inside. Ben's got to reach, he scooped it up. Not a lot of notice. Forehand Robote. Comes right back at the feet of Ben. He lets that one come out. Goes Sherry, powers it inside. Amigurena now from the 13. Goes Sherry, splitter. That'll score. 5 points and a possible set point for Sherry and Ben.
Again, tremendous play by all 4 players. Ben backing up Sherry beautifully. Fronda very much on the attack. This drop shot, well thrown.
Fault over serve. Second serve coming up.
Second serve coming up for Go Sherry.
Oh, Ferrona's got that serve, drops it inside. Ben steps up. What control. Comes away with it, lobs it back into the corner. There's Amigurena. Hard from the left side. That passes. Goes Sherry left side of Bote. Back to him.
Beautiful.
What a catch on the wall. Amigurena, low bullet back to the inside. Robote comes shooting out. Go Sherry lays it up. Ferrona looking for it, couldn't get there. Amigurena runs out of space, but still catches it on the left side. Amigurena, same spot, back beyond a 13. Drops this one between the Renegades. Here's the Robote. Robote played back inside. Ferronda comes cross court. Robote fired back to Amigurena. He scoops it up. Hard throw. Ben. Nice stop overhead. Rote left side, played to the inside, big bounce. Amigurena, little clip. Go Sherry's got it, Go Sherry splitter. What a stop by Ferronda. He goes back inside, Go Sherry's there. The drop shot scores for the set. What a way to close it out, 6-3. Go Sherry and Ben win it. 2 minutes, we'll play a third and decisive set. Well, here on this Friday doubleheader, first game day came down to the final match as well, and here we are again, second game day, final match. We'll decide it once more into a third set.
Absolutely. Some replays from that second set. Both Amigurena and Ferronda playing really at the top of their game. Go Sherry having some difficulties in that first set, not in the second set. Back on fire. Beautiful scoop here by Ferronda. And the scoop by Go Sherry, winding up again. Drop shot. Beautifully executed by Go Sherry. We have split sets. First set going for the Cyclones, second set going for the Renegades. We'll play a third and final set that will begin in just a minute.
Go Sherry back here in the DraftKings players cage. Flipping over here to Ferronda and Amigurena. Well played first set. And, you know, that's always the thing against Go Sherry. Sometimes you're able to get that first set, but it's getting the second set to close out the match. It's an entirely different story. Look no further than the first match today. Go Sherry in singles dropped the first set to Manu, came back and won the next 2 sets to get the match. A chance to do the same here in doubles and get his team the game day win. Third and decisive set coming up. Fronton and Amigarena have the serve. We are ready to begin our third and decisive set. Fronton and Amigarena serve to go Sherry and Ben. Fronton serves. Our third set is underway. Ben from the left side, backhand. Caught by Amigarena. Trying to pass. Ben steps back to the 13 line, controls it, puts it along the wall. Amigarena runs under it. Little bullet. Ben's got to scoop it up. He does. Fronton. This one a little bit higher. Comes shooting off the back wall. Goes Sherry. Powers it up the middle. Back to the left side of Amigarena. Then steps up, forehand to the inside. Amigarena just does get up to it. That one caught the corner. Fronton keeps it on the right side, whips it to the inside, backing up. Ben makes another great catch. Sherry now lines this one up. Drops it along the wall. Amigarena comes down with the ball at the 11. Catch by Ben, this time beyond the 12. A little bit of a softer touch. Fronton gets up to it. Sherry now from the costado. He powers one inside, picked up on the bounce. Catch by Ben now from deep in the backcourt. Looking to pass, and he does, just out of reach of Amigarena. Fronton whips it inside to pass now. Catch by Amigarena. To Ben, who dropped it. First point of our third set goes to the Cyclones, Fronton and Amigarena.
Decidedly good play. Volley, volley, volley until you have a shot. You want to make sure, make every one of those catches.
Oh, Ben just does control that serve. Sherry out of the way. Fronton lays up the 2-wall. Sherry's got it. Outside placement attempt. Interference ruled. The point will be replayed.
Yeah, definitely interference. Two elements. Was he interfered with? Yes. Could he have gotten to it? Yes. Obviously not intentional, and there's not a lot of room for the players out there.
And most importantly, stopped too and didn't make an effort towards the ball once the contact between he and Ben was made.
Yeah, he couldn't. He bounced off of Ben.
No way to get through him.
Yeah.
Replay the point here with interference. Fronton and Amigarena leading 1-0. That is an over serve. Second serve coming up. Ben opens up with the left side. Last it to Amigarena. Deep into the backcourt. He drops it in the corner of both the left side. Played by Sherry. Cut off by Fronton. Fronton powerfully to the inside. There's a scoop by Ben. Ben puts it on the wall. What a grab by Amigarena. Ripped it off the numbers. Sherry backpedals. Fires it inside. One-handed grab by Fronton. Backhand drops between them. Long run for Sherry. Makes a diving save. Fronton attacks. Drop shot. Dropped it on the pad.
Tremendous effort by Fronton. I mean, no question. He was looking to have that die by the 3 line. But you got to keep that lower pad in line. Sherry is one of the fastest on the roster, but he would have had a difficult time getting to a well-thrown drop shot.
Hard serve, crossing, picked off the sidewall. Amigarena.
Beautiful.
Passes on the return. Rabote back to the inside. Amigarena's there. Backhand from the 12. Just as clear. Gaucheri looking forward at the 6. Returns a 2-wall. Not opening up enough for Ronda. Just drops it inside. Ooh, right back to him. Splitter. That'll score. Outside placement splits them up, giving Gaucheri and Ben a 2-1 lead.
That's the type of aggressive style of play that Gaucheri likes. Decidedly good save by Ferranda. Put it back in play. Gaucheri picked it in the air. Amigarena basically saying there's nothing you could do about that. You can't throw it someplace else maybe, but
tough serve handled by Amigarena there in the backcourt. Ben steps up, makes the catch at the 11 line. Looking to pass, and he does. Amigarena out of the way. Ferranda, right side Rabote, back to Gaucheri. Whips it inside, Amigarena steps up. Catch by Ben now, it's at the 11. Powerful throw, Amigarena steps back. Rabote left side, played by Gaucheri along the wall. Ferranda comes cross court to cut it off. Low bullet is comes shooting off the back wall. Gaucheri digs it out, rips it at the feet of Amigarena. It's missed. 3 points for the Renegades, Gaucheri and Ben. That's the thing, over the course of a 3-set match, Gaucheri is so difficult to beat. Keeps the pressure on. Amigarena's made tremendous catch after tremendous catch.
Really
and
has.
It's just sometimes not a lot to show for it in these matchups. Great playing by really all 4 players. That is an underserve. First fault, second serve coming up. Catch by Ben along the sidewall, floats the backhand up and out of reach. Rabote forehand coming out a long way. Gaucheri tracks it down, puts it inside. There's Amigarena. Ben juggled it, popped out of the basket there at the end. That's a second point for the Cyclones. Stop overhead here by Ben. Ben from the left side, trying to pass. Amigarena steps back, handles off the sidewall. Catch by Ben, back there at the 12. What's another one? Here's Amigarena. The backhand stays up the middle. Rabote powered. Both Cyclones there. Amigarena comes away with the Rabote save. Gaucheri whips it back inside. Gonna be another tough one. He's got it again. Ben now, back of the 11 line. Comes up the backhand, Amigarena settles down, makes the catch in the air. This one drops between the Renegades. Rabote, 2-wall, snapped in to score.
beautiful shot by Gaucheri.
Great shot by Gaucheri, opens up the lead back to 2.
Oh, what a catch.
Picked the serve.
That's just a phenomenal
Rabote
catch.
laid up. He's got it again. Inside placement, dropped into the pad. 5 points in a possible set, possible match point for the Renegades.
Ferranda's maintained this aggressive play throughout all 3 sets. Had that catch, just dropped it. Again, second time he's gone for a drop shot. Sent it into the lower pad.
backhand to the inside, caught by Ben. Ben just beyond the 11. Floats it along the wall. Amigarena gets to it. Backhand's coming out a long way. Gaucheri looking for it up at the 6. He rips this one inside. Catch on the wall by Amigarena. Gaucheri again rips it off the wall. Hard backhand. Floated into the corner. Gaucheri lost it as he went to make the throw. That extends the match here. 3 points for the Cyclones.
Twice in one game day for Gaucheri. Uncharacteristic drop as he's drawing back on the costado.
Ben handles the serve from the left side, back to the inside. There's Amigarena. Gaucheri forehand remote comes in low and hard, scooped up by Ferronda. There's a backhand, picked off the sidewall by Ben. Amigarena now from deep in the backcourt, lobs it up. Here's Ben again from that left side. Amigarena drops it between the Renegades. Rebote hooked up the middle. Ferronda got a shot, whips it back to Ben. Oh, what a scoop by Ben. Gaucheri calls him off this time. Rebote kept along the wall. Amigarena steps back, settles at the 13. Ben now. A little more power behind this one. Amigarena steps back. Again, this Rebote is coming out right on the wall. Gaucheri just lays it up. Ferronda picks it, whips a splitter. Oh, that open right to Gaucheri. He powers it inside. That's caught by Amigarena.
Amigarena's just been on fire tonight.
Rebote to the outside. That scores for the win. Point, set, match, and game day going to the Renegades. Gaucheri and Ben close it out 6-3 in the third and final set. Folks, stay tuned for the Battle Court post-game show. That's coming up here in just a few moments.
What is Battle Court Jai-Alai? The world's fastest ball sport, and so much more. Jai-Alai is played inside a 3-wall court that measures just 120 feet long by 33 feet wide. The game is played with a hand-woven wicker basket called a cesta and a Jai-Alai ball. The ball is as hard as a rock, and it travels around the court at an average speed of 150 miles per hour. Players will crash into the sidewall or throw themselves onto the concrete ground without a single layer of padding just to get to it. Jai-Alai is like playing baseball if you had to catch and throw with just the gloved hand. And it's a rally sport, kind of like tennis, but much more dangerous.
Manny, there's a Karen Bradley on the move, breaking, he got there, blast the forehand, everybody out of the way, and Nicholas got hit by the ball.
Jai-Alai is played as a singles match or as a doubles match. The match winner is the first player or doubles pair to win 2 out of 3 sets played to 6 points.
Gaucheri up in the front court towards the inside. What a scoop by Douglas. Gaucheri picks it up in the front court, whips it inside. Another one.
Did it again. 2 times back to back. That's freaking crazy.
Here's Gaucheri, 2-wall return. Douglas reaching outside. Powerful forehand at the feet is missed for the win.
Point, set, and match.
Point, set, and match.
That's
Douglas.
respect.
Every point rally begins with a serve, then the players alternate catching and throwing the ball. While a point is being played, the ball can hit any of the court walls, but it cannot bounce twice on the ground. Simply put, the object of the game is to catch one more ball than your opponent, or better yet, to fire the ball so it can't be caught. When a player cannot successfully return the ball to the front wall, then 1 point is awarded to the opposition and the next rally begins with a new serve. A Battle Court game day consists of 6 matches, and the team that wins the most matches wins the day. Pick your favorite team, doubles pairing, or singles player, and cheer for them all season long. Or up the ante and bet on it. Battle Court Jai-Alai allows for wagering on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. The ball is lethal, the game is lightning fast, and the action is limitless. This is Battle Court Jai-Alai.
Hey everyone, welcome into the Battle Court postgame show. Renegades defeat the Cyclones on this Friday night. We have our player of the day ready to go in the DraftKings players cage. That's going to be number 87, Arats for the Renegades. He's been a member of this Renegades team every season. They've won 2 championships. Arats, as you look ahead to the playoffs now here in Season 6, what are your expectations for this team that's looking at the number 1 seed?
Yeah, I think that the expectations are good. We are going to fight always, and if we fight with all that we have, we can be proud. So that is my mentality. I try always my best, go to the court like I'm going to a war, and that's it, my mentality. If I lose, and I'm going to get out. But if I do all my best like always, and we get the playoffs and the championship, so a lot of better, much better.
Yeah, and your team has some of the best chemistry out of anybody here in Battle Court, and that starts with the ownership. We saw Udonis Haslem back there with you in the players' cage. What does the support mean like that coming from the owner of this team?
Yeah, it's a lot. No, I think he means a lot for the city. It's a very good people. He, Sylvester, all his team, they are very humble guys, and that's I think that a big key that they have our shoes in the down, and they are very good people. I'm very happy to be with that guys.
Arats, you played fantastic as usual. One question that I have for you specifically. You seem to have no fear of the corner. You're catching behind the 12 and even behind the 13 line. It is excellent. Have you always done that, or is that just something since you came to Magic City?
Yeah, thank you. I think that always I did that, and I still do it. I think that I don't get nothing scared from the back wall if I get the ball, so I don't get never a very that doesn't hit very hard the ball, so I feel comfortable there, and I think that that's my side. The corner, I like the corner.
That's terrific. Now, you understand, like we tell everybody, if you miss it, don't turn around and look in the corner, right?
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, I think that's it. I don't look to the corner, and if the ball I didn't catch, so it's not going to get me in the face. So
that's
awesome,
exactly right. Thank you, Arats. You played great tonight.
Keep doing what you're doing, and congratulations on another big game day, and good luck as we approach the playoffs.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, now with the player of the day aside, let's cut back to some of those replays and recap the action that we saw back behind us between the Renegades and Cyclones, getting started with Gosheri, older brother of Arats, against Manu.
Start off with aggressive play from the outset, also by Manu. Gosheri firing shot after shot after shot. Manu getting in there, just throwing some shots of his own. But Gosheri just takes advantage. Every opportunity. That brought us to doubles. This was, I think this got heated at some point.
Not the way you'd expect. You're back to the inside here, scoring for Bueno.
Have been so impressed with Rock's catching in this second half of 2024. Just ball after ball after ball. Really well done. See Rock here?
Another good catch, Stu.
On the forehand.
Catching.
Better on the left than on the right, but decided not bad on the right.
Up there by Rock, backhand 2-all, Correa. Oh, let it go.
Just dropped in. Yep. I said it then, we'll say it now, is that if you even think that there's a chance that it can land in, doesn't make a difference if you catch it a foot or 2 feet out. Just don't want to give up a point like that.
Look at that stop in the corner.
That's what he's been doing second half of 2024.
That's so frustrating when you think it's going out, then you see, oh man,
just drops in.
Lands inside the boundary line. And then second division singles matchup here, Rats against Amigarena. Boy, we saw a lot of Costados coming from Rats. That one not opening up, but most of them really did. But this type of effort and this defense was on full display today.
Rats is fearless, as we've established by his play in the corner back there behind the 13 line. That's a dangerous place. Balls come out quick. It's easy to get hit. But also the fact that he had played front court previously. Didn't seem to enjoy it very much, but did come away from the experience with shots on both sides.
Yes, he did.
And his court positioning has just been spectacular.
Look at that. Diving save. And look at where it just kind of eats Amigarena up here, in on the hands, and just pops out of the basket.
Amigarena's playing doubles has been spectacular. Singles, he's had a bit of a difficulty.
Yeah, and then you think back, too, it's only like 6th or 7th total match played, so maybe next season, the year, that he'll start to figure things out, because effectively this year has been an off year and a lost one in singles with that injury. In the end, that match goes to a Rats, and then Ron against Ben. This was a fun one, and Ron said the same thing afterwards, too. Good longtime friend Ben, and getting to compete in singles.
No question about it. And if there was any question as to the health status of Ron coming back this time, I think it was answered in this singles match. Played great.
Look at this. On the bounce, right to the Costado. No hesitation, winds it up, and look at this two-wall.
That's classic Ron.
And Ben's as fast as they come on this roster, and just not even close to that one. What a shot by Ron to end the match in his favor. Then a little bit later on here, third division doubles match. Goanaga Rats take on Bueno and Manu.
Again, Rats was practically flawless in his backcourt play. Goanaga making every rebote and saves like that, just getting it back in. That's just so well done. This one went 3 sets, didn't it? Did it go 3 sets? Well, if it didn't, it feels like it did. Bueno and Manu doing just a solid job. Bueno not able to score the way he has been.
That brought us over to the finale. Here goes Sherry and Ben against Ferona and Amigarena.
Well, this one we know for sure went 3 sets.
Yes, it did.
Split placement, just beautifully executed. Ferona and Amigarena having a fantastic first set. Again, returning Amigarena to the backcourt. He was spot on. His catching was as good tonight as it's ever been. Gaucheri having a little bit of difficulty in the first set, but not after the first set. Second and third set, Ben was making all of his catches, and Gaucheri was on fire.
Yes, he was. You see that splitter, and then this one comes right back to Gaucheri again. Powerful throw inside. What a scoop by Amigarena. Straight to the outside, and that one missed again. Ending that match in favor of Gaucheri and Ben. Take another look here. Amigarena lobs it up in the corner. Gaucheri on the rebote, turns it more to the outside. The scoop just missed. Gaucheri and Ben come away with the win, not only for themselves, but also the Renegades team on this game day. 5 points to 2.5 for the Cyclones, but let's see what that does in our season-long standings as we approach really pretty much the end of this regular season. So 2 game days left for the Renegades and Chargers, Devils, Cyclones, 3 game days left for the Fireballs, and only 1 for the Warriors. 8.5 points separating the top 2 teams in the standings, the Renegades and Chargers, and they'll be going up against one another this upcoming Monday. So that one will really help us determine who will finish up in first place. The Renegades with a good opportunity to lock it up. But you see every team pretty much still in the mix for the playoff spot. And the Fireballs, with still 3 game days left to play and holding on to the 4th playoff spot, that keeps the Devils and the Cyclones very much in it. Depends on what they do. They'll be in action on Tuesday. When we return on Monday, though, the Renegades and Chargers will play. 2 singles and 4 doubles matches on the slate. Goenaga and Benny get us started. Then goes Sherry against Zuleika. 4 doubles matches close it out. First, Goenaga and Flores against El Barba and Arta. Then, Correa and Ben take on Iturbide and Gallo. Followed by goes Sherry and Aranza against Zuleika and Benny. And then we close it out with Correa and Flores against El Barba and Gallo. Again, more highlight on Monday and Tuesday as per usual. Then, Friday the 29th is another pari-mutuel betting doubleheader. 2:30 game day will be remote betting at your local track or perhaps a site like watchandwager.com or mywinners.com. And then at 7 p.m., we'll have the remote betting available as well as live betting right here from the Magic City Fronton. But Monday, 5 p.m., Renegades and Chargers. That's the next time we'll see all you back here as we continue on the Fall 24 season. Have a great weekend, everybody. We'll see you Monday.
See you Monday at 5.
Do you have any serving rituals?
Yeah, I have a lot of them.
Today we're comparing the tennis ball to the highlight ball.
Just like that effortless look, you know, but it's really a lot of effort.
5 facts about Battle Court Highlight you didn't know.
The ball averages a speed of 150 miles an hour, and the world record is 190 miles an hour.
Hi, my name is Anderson, and I cracked this glass.
I love y'all boys.